It's been a minute.
But we ain't stressing anything. It's the purple everything. It's the purple
Rolling with
everything.
this phone, I know I'm tripping for no reason. He gon' call it crazy.
Before we get into anything else about the Dan TDM stuff, let's listen to this fire music.
I guess this is how the story goes. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows.
You should have stayed in GarageBand. You should have stayed in GarageBand. This is not something you should have released, KSI. I don't know what you were thinking, but you weren't thinking right, because this is not it. We finna watch a video pretty much explaining the KSI stuff.
I'm pretty sure he backed off there. He just made his one tweet and that was
Where this one back off, Dan.
I'm pretty sure he backed off there. He just made his one tweet and that was
Where this one tweet, and I'm gonna be on his ass forever now.
He said his piece and you had a little cry.
No.
KSI is back in the news and he still can't stop crying. Basically, since my last video on the situation, a bunch of things have gone down. First off, KSI went on the Sidemen podcast and started crying about Dan TDM to his friends, and obviously they did not agree with him at all. Now keep in mind, it's been like a month since Dan TDM made one singular tweet calling out their new product Lunchly for just being ultra processed garbage food that is being sold to kids. And despite this fact being true, KSI is still having a meltdown on every single social media with multiple tweets and multiple videos. Now since then, KSI, Logan, and Mr. Beast actually did a podcast together, and it finally released today on Impulsive, so we'll be checking that out as well. The Three Stooges on one podcast. How big of a scam can they do? Now KSI also released his new music video called Thick of It, and it is getting absolutely decimated. We literally have deaf people regaining their hearing to call this trash. As usual, let's go over everything, starting with the Sidemen podcast.
Do we want to talk about Dan D? I can't read. Dan D. What's his name? Are you guys fans of Dan D? Oh my God.
TDM.
Dan TDM.
Okay, that is some prawn acting right there. I totally forgot his name, guys. You know, I might have been tweeting about him.
Yeah, that was the low. Like, I was like, I usually don't expect a grown man to try to pull these types of moves, but it happens so much. Like, this is something that you would see in High School Musical. You know what his name is. You've been tweeting for the past month, talking down upon him. Like, like what? Yo, KSI, you've said his name multiple times. You've been shouting it from the top of mountains for months. Well, not months, but a month. Yeah, I don't know what he was talking about.
For a month now, and made a video on it, but I seem to have completely forgotten his name. I guess I didn't take my daily dose of almonds today. God damn it, I'm just having Alzheimer's here. Now, completely forget the fact that there's actually several clips of KSI saying Dan TDM's name perfectly fine in several videos in the past, and even complimenting him. And suddenly now, guys, despite that absolutely ginormous, massive head of his, he simply forgot. He just wants you to know that Dan TDM is not even important enough to be on his mind, except every single waking moment of every day. I'm half convinced KSI has been unable to sleep since that one tweet. Now, unfortunately for KSI, he was expecting his 7 best friends there to absolutely just glaze
What
him to
is
return.
that
But actually,
post?
even they don't agree, and they actually respect Dan TDM, and they call him out as well.
We're not. We're not. I'm
he's
not trying to ridicule Dan
He
TDM. What's the respect on his name?
Didn't he
This
also
is
sell out?
this is your beef. This is not
Didn't he
my
also
bad.
sell out like stadiums in America,
the whole
across
tour.
America?
Yeah.
I did see that, and that was quite cool.
Hasn't he got more subs than you?
Yeah, he does. He does. He does, but it's not all about subs. It's about who's still relevant to this day.
He's pretty relevant.
Yeah, that is just
That's
absolutely
ironic.
embarrassing. Getting absolutely cooked by your own best friends. He's probably going to start beef with them now as well. Start tweeting about Josh Zorka for a month. And I love how hard he was trying to get people on his side, because, you know, he wants to get...
If you revert your eyes to his side profile, here, I'll even move my camera a little bit. For any of y'all that play Fortnite, do y'all know the new Frozone skin? Yeah. Yeah.
Take some of that negative attention off of him and, you know, maybe spread it out. If like 7 other people say they hate Dan TDM, then obviously it's gonna spread out the drama, and he won't be getting ratioed on every single social media. So it's just they're like, we hate him, right guys? Right guys? Let's start beef with him. And pretty much all of them are like, no, we actually like him and respect him. He's actually an icon. Oh, but he's actually irrelevant and old, guys. Wait, but doesn't he have more subs than you and is selling out stadiums across America and gets the same views as you? And then he said the most
I'm ignoring
delusional
that
thing
he
ever.
just
He
said,
said that
bro.
he's the new generation and Dan TDM is washed up now. Brother, you started in 2009.
What
You're
the-
over 30 years old. If he's old, he's a fucking dinosaur. Can I just say, this guy keeps calling Dan old when they're literally 1 year apart in age. You just can't be talking shit if you're actually the same age, dude. And you're not the new generation. You're not young. You're not hip and cool. You're like a 30-year-old trying to act like a 16-year-old. You're like that uncle trying to hang out with all the kiddies, but they're just weirded out by you.
I just
Honestly,
did.
I think even I'm
It
old
was
and
butt.
I'm
It was
a whole
butt. It
decade
was
younger
butt.
than
It
you.
was.
Anyways,
It
after
was.
this-
It was horrible. It was horrible. That his song. Oh my god.
He starts
I don't
calling
know
out
what that
Dan
nigga was
again.
thinking, bro.
This dude
You
is
need to leave
literally
that in
like Don
garage,
Quixote
man.
fighting windmills.
Back off, Dan.
I'm pretty sure he backed off there. He just made his one tweet and that was
Made this one tweet, and I'm gonna be on his ass forever now. Yeah, bro, you mess with the wrong brother.
I don't think you need to, honestly. I think he's said his piece.
Yeah, it was
Right.
fire.
Yeah, and
That's what-
I will continue to cry.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
passed
so
it.
he's passed it.
He's like,
an icon. Say that.
fallen
He's
off.
an icon.
Yeah, Josh just cooked you again. That's literally exactly what happened. He said what he had to say, and then he just dipped out of there. Meanwhile, you're here as a 30-year-old man crying constantly for nearly a month now. Honestly, I'm not complaining. I got my 3rd video. People are saying I'm starting a new 20-video saga. So, you know, you feel free, all right? But I'm just giving you genuine advice. Probably take off the adult diapers at this point. But yeah, you can tell that some of the other people probably grew up watching Dan as well, so they have to sort of like awkwardly defend him when like the quote-unquote leader of the group is just on his tirade once again. It's like, it's probably really frustrating having somebody like that as the biggest person in your group, because you constantly sort of have to appease him and go with what he says just because he's like one of the bigger ones. Also keep in mind, this guy's the guy shouting about legacy all the time.
I always just shout legacy.
Now he's gonna be shouting Dan TDM just till the day he dies. I don't think he's ever letting this go. Probably gonna be at the retirement home screaming Dan TDM at the nurses. Nurses are just trying to feed him his pills, but he...
What in? Hey, what is this pose? These niggas are so fruity. But why you waking up at 3 a.m. for band? What do they have you doing? But these niggas, bro, what the eyes closed though? Yeah, that's
He's too
crazy.
busy choking on some Logan Paul or something. Move on to
That photo is crazy.
KSI Situation. So here we have a tweet about Kai Cenat. McDonald's just teased a collaboration with Kai Cenat by posting a photo of his setup featuring a bag of McDonald's on the social media accounts. Dan TDM, where you at? This guy.
It's not the same thing. Kai Cenat did not create McDonald's. what type of dumb?
Let it go.
When did he
It's
create
clearly
McDo-
still in your mind rent free. Getting more than double ratioed. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
This is a guy with 20 million subscribers, by the way. Holy shit. Somebody said brother, and it's basically like this air hockey game where one person's doing nothing and winning. I see him doing Dan TDM. Oh, Dan made one post. Let it rest, bro. This is the lowest I've seen you go. Brother, let it go. You're embarrassing yourself. Then he tweeted about TikTokers just memeing on his new dog shit song. This song is
It's
so ass,
horrible.
bro.
It's bad. I can't lie.
His new music video. Not gonna play this because he might have a crybaby meltdown and copyright it or something. Basically, people are ratioing his song as well. Bello, please delete this. We got Bob the Minion. This is the worst song I've heard in my entire life.
Like, dude,
This
it gets
is
to a
this is
point.
fire. Please extinguish it fast. Now, if we actually go to the music video on YouTube here, let's take a look at the comments. Honestly impressive how bro managed to make his entire community turn against him in a week. The hate here is Instagram Reels level. That is like over 9,000. Honestly, if it had a different beat, different melody, different lyrics, different sound effects, different artist, different theme, different message, and a different genre, it could have gone hard. Never laughed so hard reading through a comment section in a minute. My parents heard me listening to this. Now they're planning to... My friends heard me listening to this. Now they're planning to take me to a psychiatric.
We just did this
hospital.
earlier. I
Thank
can
you,
look. He skipped this
KSI.
part of
I'm
his
gonna
yap
play the song
session.
at a party when I want.
Yeah, but he already explained it. He just yapping now. But yeah, that nigga KSI is cooked. I can't lie at all. That nigga KSI is a freak. Like, that nigga is just bouncing up and down on Dan TDM's meat.
I'm drinking wacky. I'm drinking wacky. I'm tired of this shit. Got the 100 and put it on the side of that bitch. She tryna kick it. I only one top and that's it. Man, I feel like Vin Diesel. I'm driving this bitch. I'm off the wacky. I'm tired of this shit. Man, I feel like Vin Diesel. I'm driving this bitch. Got the 100 and put it on the side of that bitch. I smell like I smoke by the load on my chopper. I'm banging this bitch. Andre.